Так, ну что ж, глянем свои задания, решим, чем будем заниматься дальше. Идем встретимся с Поппи. Так, где нас ждет Поппи? Мы можем махнуть вот сюда. Хорошо, что открыли близлежащий летучее пламя.
Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Protego! Revelio!
Новое задание по изучению бомбарда. Так, мне кажется, мы здесь уже были и все внутри обыскали. Какого-то хрена опять здесь замок висит. Странно, мы же его уже снимали. Ну да ладно. Так, туда, наверное, проще полететь на метле.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Так, идем за Поппи.
Protego! Revelio!
Мы здесь недавно тоже летали. Видели здесь... Ух ты, кентавр. Охренеть, тут и кентавры бывают? А, я же их уже видел. Что-то туплю.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Да. Как всегда, выебистые кентавры.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't
Revelio.
helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Заснеженный лес клево, конечно, выглядит.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Revelio.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio!
Не особо крутые перчи. О, рябиновый отвар, полезная штука. Так, а это что такое?
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here.
Так что у
I
нас
don't have a good feeling about this.
уже куча
How do
Друзей.
goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely.
Revelio.
No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
Revelio.
You can learn a lot from weather though, can't you? It's like everything's all told right before.
Так, что-то их до хрена, блядь.
Don't think I'm giving me that look. I'm saying, if it's cloud, like, you know, it might rain. What? You'll be like one day you will, when you're struck by lightning you never saw coming. In future, just keep me wisdom to yourself.
Trafficus totalis.
Seems we may have an intruder in our midst.
Trafficus totalis. Revelio.
Тихонечко себе. Так, ну с этими двумя, наверное, уже придется сражаться. Но с двумя это вообще не проблема. Так, вроде все.
You'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio.
Я, кстати, вспомнил, что у нас куча вещей, которые надо продать. Пойдем после этого задания в Хогсмит обязательно попродаем вещи. И, кстати, возьмем, у нас давно уже висит второстепенное задание из 3 метел. Давайте сделаем, когда пойдем в Хогсмит.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
Бои драконов.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
Revelio.
Don't know what Victor was sinking straight in a boat.
Focus, Totalis. Revelio.
Так, заглянем еще в эту комнату. Тут можно спуститься ниже.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots. Wizard kind will pay for what they've done.
Так, отвернись. Блядь, там просто еще есть следопыт, браконьеры. Или может оставить их в покое, пройти просто мимо. О, а это что-то полезное выпало наконец-то.
Revelio.
Блядь, сверху там еще что-то было. Пропустил. Или мы сейчас поднимемся наверх? Клювокрыл здесь есть. И барашек. В смысле гиппогриф, блядь. Привык называть клювокрылом.
Revelio.
Your eyes off a pretty lassie. Look at the flock of you fall to pieces.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
Уравняем шансы.
What I wouldn't give to be a demiguise right now.
Revelio.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Спиздим немножко деньжат у браконьеров.
Hello, Amora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count. Revelio.
Так, ну нас подкормили хорошо так рябиновым отваром.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact.
Блять.
Shall we finish what we start? The lad returns to the
Да, блять, не успеваю.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. My brain.
Come here.
Ни хера не вижу.
Is that the best you can do? Let me have some. How?
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up. Aim for the ring at the front of her restraints.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Освобождаем дракона. Очень умно, блядь.
I suppose we'll find out.
Да, ёб твою мать. Эу. Сожгла всех нахер. Освободили дракошку.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio.
Так, быстренько мы справились, конечно. Что ж, ага.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Так. Ой, что-то их до хера. Ой, блядь. Что-то я зря. Да, блядь. Он не может в воде исцеляться. Заебись, блядь. Так, ладно. Уёбываем отсюда. Так, ну что ж, идем в Хогсмит. Кстати, основных заданий больше нет пока что. Идем в Хогсмит. Вот, найдем еще одну демимаску. Сколько их у меня? У меня уже есть 9 штук. Ну, значит, отнесем их просто Муну. Выучим Алахамора второй уровень Алхаморы. Вскрывать замки второго уровня. Но сначала зайдем, попродаем вещи.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Ага, и появился новый наряд. Стильненько. Пальто новое. Угу. Шляпа более крутая есть. А вот еще более крутая. Ночной колпак. Да, ну я знал, что мы еще не скоро найдем очки покруче, чем у нас сейчас. Давно мы уже в них бегаем. Вот такой себе чувак. Так, окей, остальное пойдем продадим. Так, только не здесь.
I'll fix him, a charm grinder.
Toadstool tales always made me rich.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Показано, что защита будет меньше и тут, но я все равно проверю. В выручай комнате их идентифицируем. Все равно сейчас будем. После задания чувихи из 3 метел, не помню, как ее зовут, мы все равно пойдем в выручай комнату. Так, мне бы еще демимасочку. Так, этот сундук мне давно мозолил глаза, но я наконец-то знаю, как их открывать.
Mine now, demi-guys. Aloha Mora.
Еще одна демимаска внутри.
Revelio.
Снизу еще один есть сундук с глазами. Бля, в них так нехерово денег. В этих сундуках.
Hello. Mind you don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Dorical feather.
Что тут у нас? Я тут еще не был.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery's St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair from a Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt. Because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncar fur? Dorical
Ага,
feathers?
я понял.
Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Doricals. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of Thwopper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose. The cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but had it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them.
Боже, сколько она пиздит,
Best with
блядь.
byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Господи
Thank you, I
боже.
will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire?
Так, я бы продал... А, блядь, их неплохо можно продать по 120. Нюхлера я себе оставлю.
I don't mind selling things for
А
certain
вот
clients.
пушишки
You know where to find me.
продам. У меня есть и так 2 пушишки. Нюхлера себе оставлю.
I'll not mind seeing you
Так,
here again.
все, до
Rebellion.
свидания.
Welcome.
Только еще посмотрю, чтобы у вас такое спиздить.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Так. И Поппи зовет нас в 3 метлы.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio.
Так что нам в любом случае туда.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Это все? Все, что здесь есть? Как-то совсем не густо. А, есть еще 2-й этаж. А, это подвал королевства сладкого. Даже не подвала, прихожей.
Revelio. Revelio.
Glad you came.
Shall I have the courage to go?
Тут, блядь, куча заданий.
Hello, Sirona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Bloodgog?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Doroti Sprottl in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottl.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Такс. Давайте быстренько сделаем это задание. Так, хотя у нас все равно основных нету пока что. Можно просто пойти еще поизучать заклинания. Сейчас сделаем это задание и пойдем изучим заклинания у учителей, походим на уроки. Так, в Хогсфилде мы уже были. Здесь должно быть или нет? Блять. Придется лететь.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio.
Да, блять.
Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Еще нельзя летать. Сейчас... О, уже можно. А, это совсем близко.
Show you. Stop right there, or I'll make you stop.
This place. Revelio. Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottl? Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Bomont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothi Sprottl. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottl. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottl.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottl was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottl.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Такс. Еще и случайно взяли еще одно задание. Ну что ж. Придется его сделать.
I should investigate. Revelio.
Вижу Демимаску.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Так, вроде все тут.
Revelio.
Какой домик прикольный.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Статуя пушишки. Для выручай комнаты. Это все? Ну и зачем было весить целый замок? Так, ладно.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Блять, серьезно?
Incendio! Potato! Stupefy! Incendio! Stupefy! Incendio! Potato! Was that influenced by the wooden jumper?
Блять. Что они какие-то бесконечные.
Incendio! Protego! Incendio! Incendio! Revelio. This mentions in theory something about it being Bardolph's turn next. Revelio.
Так, а тут кто-то должен... А, это кто? Болтрушайка, а у меня есть уже. Болтрушайки в Виварии.
An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers, a plan, something to do with him. Revelio.
Так, вроде все собрали, можно возвращаться.
Wonder who lives here.
I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Bardolph? What do you know of my brother?
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No, this can't be.
Сентиментальный момент.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph! Bardolph, dear brother.
Так, а еще я забыл выбрать талант. Кстати, было где-то у нас шарф вроде. Не шарф. И не очки. Блять, я, наверное, продал. Было что-то, что я должен был одеть. Так, ладно, куча вещей надо идентифицировать. Так.
Hello again, Mrs. Sprottl.
Hello, dear. Was there something else I could help you with?
Where did you say I should go to harvest the hawk lumps and find the box of letters?
In a cavern in the hills, just southwest of our hamlet.
Пещера к юго-западу от нашей деревушки. Бо. Так, где-то здесь. Ага, тут стол.
Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Бля, это сложные задания. Во. Такс. А вот это, наверное, снизу, там, где куча врагов, это и есть наши пещеры. Не особо хочется с ними воевать. Блять, заметили.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Ну что ж, кажется, нам сюда, но тут, блядь, замок 3-го уровня стоит.
Incendio. Who lived here, I wonder? Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. This looks intriguing.
Ничего интересного, не, это не тот склеп.
Incendio. Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Куча сундуков, мешков. И в итоге, возможно, полезных вещей. Почему я зайти не могу? Привык уже, что любые двери можно открыть, и в любое здание можно зайти. О. Так, как туда попасть?
Incendio.
Блять.
Revelio. Revelio.
Ага.
Incendio.
Что-то интересное. Блять, как достать мешок? Где он там вообще?
Revelio.
Так, ну он тут за дверью, но я зайти туда не могу.
Revelio.
Тут какой-то значок на... на карте.
Revelio.
Блять, ну очень странно. Ладно. Хер с ним, много времени теряю.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Так, она сказала к юго-западу.
Hello again, Mrs. Sprottl.
Hello, dear. Was there something else I could help you with?
Where did you say I should go to harvest the hawk lumps and find the box of letters?
In a cavern in the hills, just southwest of our hamlet.
Юго-запад. Да, это туда.
I should investigate.
А хотя...
Revelio.
Не, ну тут вообще ничего нет, не вижу.
Revelio.
Да, видимо, это та пещера, которая, блядь,
Revelio.
под тремя... под тройным замком, блядь. Ну что ж, ребят, давайте оставим это на потом, а сейчас пойдем в Хогвартс.
Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs.
Наверху должна быть книга, которую надо принести профессору Уизли.
Revelio. Lumos. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid. Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this
Поехали.
book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Что, блядь?
The Golden Snuggery.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Феликс. Это я знаю.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Тоже знаю.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race,
Ну а как же Гермиона в виде кота?
Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Я к тебе еще
I put the
вернусь.
book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Так, осталось забрать страницу для руководства в подземной гавани. Только сначала я хочу еще найти бабочку. Вот и она. Так, это ты меня куда ведешь сейчас? А, таки куда-то в гавань подземную. Ладно, пробежимся. Подводную, подземную, блядь.
Revelio.
Ох, Хогвартс в снегу всегда прикольно.
Incendio.
В чем прикол? Поставим тут циферку 2. Тут поставим циферку 4. Так, и что дальше? В чем прикол? Так, ладно. Я думал, что что-то произойдет. А, тут еще есть.
Incendio.
Так, треугольник. Треугольник. Так, что-то нашли. А, нихера себе. Ух ты. Нашли потайную комнату. Тайную. Все вещи для... Какой-то очень крутой шарф нашли. Так, блять, мне надо выручай комнату. Давайте сначала пойдем таки в эту, блять, подземную гавань. Заберем страницу. Так, я в этой части Хогвартса даже еще ни разу не был.
So this is the underground harbor. Revelio. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Revelio.
Так, вроде все тут. Заберем еще. А, блядь, это сундук, который следит за тобой. $500 монеток.
Revelio.
Лифт. Блять, в Хогвартсе есть лифт. Так, теперь на трансфигурацию.
Revelio.
Homework day. Well, your homework just rampaged through the greenhouse of the Allerhotsy class.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop
Hello,
students
Gareth.
from cheating.
So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
You don't create anything worthwhile without setting a few things on fire.
Agreed. Innovators like us are unappreciated in our time. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Поехали. Бабочка. Мотылек.
Beautifully done.
Так, теперь у нас есть трансформация, правда не знаю нахера она нужна вообще.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Чего?
Not at all. I enjoy talking to Mr. Ollivander. I'm fascinated by wand law, and I'd never visited the owlery. Bit of a mess.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Так, хорошо, это есть. Что это за заклинание, нахера оно вообще надо? Боевое, походу.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Короче, куча заданий. Новых. Но мы сначала пойдем выручай комнату. Пиздец, сколько есть дополнительных заданий. А мы еще и с... Блять, и это надо сделать тоже обязательно. Ох, шикарно. Блять, вещей просто куча неопознанных.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He...
Что это такое? Ебать. Ну, неплохо.
Oh, seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
Такс, идем. Да, сюда пойдем. Ух, ёпту. Нихера себе. Шикарно. Очень неплохой я нашел сбор. Так, отлично. Так, а это что такое? Ни хрена себе. Блин, круто. Так, ладно, не время.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
These rocks have seen better days.
Блять, не в ту сторону.
I almost captured a grapphorn in the forest. It escaped, but
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside. Revelio. Revelio.
Ну что ж, поищем эльфа. Блять, а колесиком-то, оказывается, можно бинды переключать. Я и не знал.
Incendio. Revelio. Hobbs's master is awful.
Да, не самый приятный человек, судя из записки.
Revelio. Revelio. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Что произошло?
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave. Incendio. Levioso. Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. 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 Leviosa. Incendio. Lumos. Potato. Incendio. Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Leviosa. Revelio. That didn't sound particularly reassuring. Incendio. Revelio. Leviosa. Luna. Incendio. Incendio. Leviosa. Potato. Stupefy. Leviosa. Stupefy. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders. Revelio. 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 That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave. Revelio. Revelio.
Так, ну что ж, блядь. Ну что ж, пойдем к Деку. Трагичная история эльфа, блядь.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
Так, ну и надо наведаться в Хогвартс, чтобы это все попродавать нахер. Шляпку нашли покруче. Так, сейчас. А вот эта шляпа хуже. Хорошо. Очечки откроем, оденем. На следующем уровне, а то мы действительно давным-давно уже эти очки носим. Так, и вроде все. Найдем эльфа нашего, Дика.
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
Так, отлично. Закончили это дополнительное задание. Получили опыт, но недостаточно, чтобы достичь 24-го левела. Так, ну что ж. В Хогсмит. Идем в Хогсмит. Бля, еще какое-то задание прилетело.
Spare a moment. Deke has an idea to share with you.
А у него опять есть дополнительное задание. Не хватает на сегодня дополнительных.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Я еще к Муну хотел зайти. Мы сейчас все равно будем возвращаться обратно. Куча денег. Но я уверен, что они нам еще пригодятся. для прохождения. Так, пошли к Муну. Отнесем ему Демимаски, пускай учит нас второму Алхамора 2-го уровня. Так, давайте сделаем вот так.
Clever? How offensive. Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, my mind feels lighter already knowing those statues are gone. I did promise to show you how to improve casting Alahamora once you'd brought me enough moons. With that knowledge, you'll be able to break open even stronger locks. However, we don't yet know who's behind these statues. Still plenty of the foul things lying in wait to torture me. Oh. If you bring me more moons, I'll show you how to cast the most powerful form of Alahamora known to wizard kind. At least known to me. Keep looking for those moons, You'll save my sanity, and we may get to the bottom of whoever's behind all.
Так, теперь нужно собрать 13. Окей. Что-то ищешь? Подружание или тебе херово просто? Прибухнуло? Да. Так, окей. Идем. К Амиту. Амит в спальне, насколько я понимаю.
Revelio.
Так, где он? Внизу где-то. Тут есть что-то интересное? Ни хера нет. Так, а сверху у нас что? Я там был?
Revelio.
Вроде кажется знакомым, но... Точно сказать не могу. Опять он на перилах. А, это у нас здесь астрономия проводится. Понятно, здесь мы уже были. Бля, он совсем другой. Бля, это у меня Мун, да, выбран в качестве цели? Или что за херня? Да, это у нас Мун, а мне сюда. Вот сюда. О, вот так. А, я еще и правильно шел. Ну, конечно, где же еще может быть этот любитель астрономии?
Hello there. Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
А я говорил, что не просто так.
I do.
он упоминал.
Speak it? Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course! How exciting! I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
У Сироны отличная репутация в этом мире.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio.
Ой, бля, он где-то в пизде. Блин, будем добираться на метле к нему. Можно, конечно, и гиппогрифом полететь. О, давайте полетим тестралом, фестралом. Никогда еще не летал фестралом. Будет интересно. Так, а как выбрать именно... я, наверное, только на крыла не могу. Или что? Ладно, давайте не будем пока этим заниматься. Полетим себе нормально метлой. Кстати, можно было бы зайти в магазин с квиддичными причиндалами и усовершенствовать еще метлу. Ускорение ей придать там и так дальше. Блядь, сколько здесь всего в этом мире интересненького. О, давайте сделаем, раз уж мы тут.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Это у нас что такое?
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Levioso.
Нет.
Incendio. Accio.
Акцию? Нет.
Incendio. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Ага, понял. Так, отсюда больше не вижу.
Revelio.
А, вот.
Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Отлично.
Revelio.
Так, тут где-то возле него должен быть это пламя летучее. Чтобы если придется сюда идти еще раз, мы не летели, а перенеслись, телепортнулись. Вот оно. Еще здесь куча всякой херни. Блин, были в шахте, надо было наварить немножко зелья. Так, ну я понимаю, мы сейчас все равно в эту шахту будем идти.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Так, тут что-то вообще непонятно.
This looks intriguing. Confringo! Compulso!
Ага. Блять.
Tricky after all, Merlin.
Отлично.
Revelio. A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metalworker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Так, ну что ж, пошли. На этот раз
I will await your return.
с Амитом. Да, реально.
I shall see you soon.
Сколько у нас теперь, блядь, друзей тут? Поставим дезиллюминационное заклинание. И поехали. Нужно будет еще прокачать. Невидимость. Так, блядь. Чё-то я свалился. Бля, я теперь летать не могу. Когда Амит со мной. Ой, блядь. Пошел за сундуком и свалился. Ну. Вернитесь в область задания. Как мне попасть наверх? Так, хорошо, поднялись обратно. Так, стоп, там еще один был сундук, главное сейчас опять не свалиться. Угу.
Revelio. The door is looking at us.
Так, опять какая-то шахта, какое-то подземелье.
Prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's
Revelio.
even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Incendio. Revelio.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio. Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing it is something else altogether.
Блять, ты там остался, дебил. Еще и его тащить с собой надо.
We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least. Accio. Leviosa. Leviosa.
Блять, я случайно. Так, вместо того, чтобы пройти незаметно, мы, конечно, тут нахуячили гоблинов.
Revelio.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Armit. You have my word.
А, тут опять эти, блядь, ворота с глазами.
We're being watched by a door.
Так, окей, нужно уйти. Так, как попасть наверх? Ладно.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Revelio. Let's take a look around, Arneet. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Пошли наверх. Какие маленькие кроватки. Заебись. Блять, не могу. Порежьте замороженного врага. Есть. Хорошо. Так. В чем проблема? Почему я не могу это поднять? Так, тут какой-то глюк. Во-первых, палочка как-то странно себя ведет.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Так, тут у нас идет развилка.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Так, что-то мне кажется, что придется все равно драться. Их так много, блин.
You're weak, human.
Stupid one.
Was that your best?
Descendo. Pity.
Хочу, чтобы он прыгнул. Блять, я его убил. Хорошо, что попродавали это все.
That was meant for me. I've been fighting since before you were born. Let's get this. Easily diverted.
Stay close. I've handled much worse. Revelio.
This place is more complex than I had expected.
Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Defendo. Glacius. Revelio.
Revelio. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Ага.
Revelio. Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Incendio.
Бадьян. Осталось еще найти здесь котелок. И можно варить рябиновый отвар.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Так, опять эти ребята. По-моему, их тут до хера. Так, ладно. Хватит этих дуэльных уловок. Будем просто пока себе... Пусти.
Pity, not quite.
Так, вроде все, да?
That should be the last of them I'll meet.
Так, наконец-то можем одеть очки новые. Ох, неплохо. Проходя испытание Мерлина, мы же увеличиваем вместимость инвентаря. Отлично. Так, талант. Добьем уже ключевые до конца.
Revelio.
4 новых ячейки инвентаря разблокировали в итоге.
Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Так, вроде все.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgott what we found.
Ага, карта недоступна. Нужно выходить самому.
Revelio. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
Где это короткий путь? Ага.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio. Revelio.
Так. А мы уже умеем второй уровень разблокировать.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Да, короче, блин, все равно я не пользуюсь этим лунным
We're
камнем.
almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Так, все, сделали заданица. Я думаю, делаем еще задание с Себастьяном, и на эту часть прохождения будет достаточно.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Давай, до свидания.
Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Defendo.
Хм. Не режется шар, только метлой.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Так. В общем, все ясно. Тут такой огромный кусок сюжета нам поведали. Хорошо. Теперь к Себастьяну. К Себастьяну, и на сегодня будет достаточно.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Wonder who lives here.
А, это мы опять здесь?
Hello again, Mrs. Sprottl.
Hello, dear. Was there something else I could help you with?
Where did you say I should go to harvest the hawk lumps and find the box of letters?
In a cavern in the hills, just southwest of our hamlet.
Какой там был замок? Третий? Вы не помните?
Protego, incendio.
Да, блядь. Да, третий, блин. Так, надо больше демимасок.
Revelio.
Ждем. Ну, конечно,
I
ночью.
thought
На
my owl
кладбище.
might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I finally realized what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention. Very well. And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Revelio. Revelio. There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Revelio.
No one enters mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Блять, ну мы тут незамеченными не пройдем. А хотя, если обойти вот так.
Revelio.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Revelio. Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal.
Так, собираем полезности. Блин, бесит, что он не может бегать, присев. Ну, как-то передвигаться более быстро, блядь. Так, обошли эту всю хуету. Окей, дошли до входа в шахту. Можно, конечно, было бы их всех перебить, и там наверняка что-то ценное было бы. Но, во-первых, я так думаю, что мы здесь еще будем. Интересно, что лагеря бандитов остаются типа разграбленными. Так, ладно. Или может пойти дать бой, посмотреть, что в сундуках, типа.
What was that?
The wizards will be defeated.
Так, их трое осталось. А в принципе можно дать пиздюлей. Четверо осталось.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. and that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
Было несложно, но в принципе ничего особенного тут и нет. То есть чего-то супер крутого.
I should tell you, rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Levioso.
Not quite.
Levioso.
Easily.
Так, все. Еще нет.
Accio.
Incendio. Lumos.
Levioso.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate.
Revelio.
Nice work.
Обезоруживание какое-то.
Revelio.
Так, тоже стоит галочка теперь. Окей, погнали дальше.
Revelio.
Эй, ёб твою мать, опять они.
You should know better than that by now. We've all told you before, and look what happens when you don't listen.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Someone there. Someone.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
А, максимальное количество, блин. Я понял. Странно, что не разрешают собирать больше 25 рябиновых отваров. Какая им, блять, разница на самом-то деле? Какое количество отвара мы будем носить с собой?
Incendio. Revelio.
see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Так, начинается территория пауков.
Loyalists are in here. Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Revelio. Incendio.
That edge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Revelio.
Ну что ж, я так понимаю, что нужно подтянуть эту херню.
Revelio. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Revelio. Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Красота. Охренеть, шахта, блядь. Это не шахта, это, блядь, мир подземный какой-то.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
That bridge has seen better days.
Incendio. Revelio.
Так, сейчас будем использовать репару. Нам напоминают, что есть и такое у нас заклинание. Где оно у меня? Вот.
Confringo. Revelio.
We've rid the world of another spider.
Revelio.
I shall sleep better tonight.
Что-то с этим гоблином не очень все хорошо. Он в окружении костей.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Ой, блядь.
Revelio. Incendio.
Да, в таких больших сундуках обычно что-то реально ценное.
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
Так, а туда я попасть пока не могу, да? Ладно.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Rather unwise coming back this way.
We're not finished yet. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso.
Так. Один остался. Все.
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
From Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
Incendio.
Вот и рунический символ.
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Так, как выбраться наверх?
Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
Incendio.
Ну что ж. Вот они все три.
Revelio.
Wasn't expecting that.
Поехали.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Revelio.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Revelio.
Ага. Там у нас опять крипта. Сможем выйти прямо в крипту.
Revelio.
Тут вроде все. Окей.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here. And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit.
Так, понемножечку собираем триптих.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
В чем проблема?
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Morinweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Поссорились мы. Вот и наша первая ссора. Окей. Так, я не знаю, скажется ли это на сюжете или нет. Что у нас там с почтой? Так, тут все печальное. Это нужно изучить в выручай комнате. Так, тут ничего полезного. Опять. Еще один предмет изучить. Идем выручай комнату, а потом пойдем в Хогсмит, попродаем вещи. Интересно, что мы почти все нашли из заметок. Такс. Пошли в... Да, выручай комнату. Сначала. — 150 страниц руководства в Хогвартсе. Мы нашли пока только 62. 10 статуэток Демимаски мы нашли 2. Еще где-то есть астрономический стол.
Confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can.
Пойдем к Фицджеральду, но в следующий раз. Пока что мне хотелось бы вот сюда. Комплект одежды новый. Откроется на 25 уровне. Хорошо, его мы продавать не будем. Так, все остальное не очень. Все можно найти в Хогсмит. Ну, чисто интересно, ведет ли меня она. Да, походу именно туда она меня и ведет. К пещере с трехуровневым замком. Или нет?
Who lived here, I wonder? Revelio.
Интересно, восстанавливаются ли эти Ингредиенты.
You're the...
Oh, what's so nice?
Incendio.
Head in the clouds, this one.
I shall go.
Вроде все. Блять, у меня же снаряжение.
Revelio.
Вообще ни хера подобрать не могу.
Incendio. This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottl mentioned.
Я понял. Так, все понятно. Окей, значит мы придем сюда позже. Мы вещи продавать, да. Ух ты, Рождество, блять. Клево, клево, клево. Все украшено.
Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything.
Так, почти 17 косарей на счету. Ну что ж, ребят, на сегодня, я думаю, все достаточно. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки. И увидимся с вами в новых частях прохождения других культовых игр, а также Hogwarts Legacy. До новых встреч. Вы были на канале Cult Games.